try to make something work. Uh, Hi. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What is the title of this thing? I say that every time. How do I forget? I'm punching it in. Just random news and chat, random news and chat, folks. I'm looking over here at my other machine. So don't mind me. How was your day? How was your day? Some folks may have just started their day, depending on what time they go to work, etc., etc., etc. Mine was pretty good. Mine was pretty good. Yeah. So it is Tuesday. The week is moving on by. Tomorrow will be Hump Day Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Hump Day Wednesday, and my spend day. Not that I need to be spending anything, but yeah, my spend day. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I, stay on track with the spend days and all that. Hello, DJ Ron. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? How are you? Man, I got this new iPad and I am just going through stuff. Hopefully, I bought a stand that will hold this iPad, this new iPad that I bought. It's one of those large ones, like 10.2 inch, what have you. So I bought a stand that will accommodate that, as I didn't have one to begin with, just a tripod. And like I was mentioning, my little mini that I had when I was doing my lives, my silent lives, I gave that to my granddaughter, but that's a whole nother thing. So now I'm trying to figure out this machine here and what all to do with it. Because I'm most of the time on my laptop, four eyes. But nonetheless, hopefully all is going well with you, Ron. Hopefully all is going well with you. So just some news, random news, and chat for today. Of course, today is won your first trophy of the year at the car show. Wow, congrats. What category can you tell me? And the messages, because I don't know what to do on this iPad. The messages are coming in, and then after a minute or two, they go away. Well, let me put the mute on that so that I don't get any feedback from you. So, what was the category that you won for the car thing? The trophy. The trophy. What was the category? And yeah, the chats they will display, then they'll go away in like 3 to 5 seconds. They'll go away, so I have to read it real quick. But yeah, top 40 class. Okay, clear as mud, Rod. Clear as mud. I'm a mechanic, so I should know this, right? Top 40 in class. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so car show. And so I think you mentioned that you weren't going to go to who is it? Rick Ross's show, etc. All of that good stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on nowadays within hip hop, etc. Not getting off into that here, but yeah. So just some random chat. Earlier, I did a silent live this morning. I did a silent live, and it was Thankful Tuesday. What are you thankful for? And folks came in and I mostly did commentary, etc., in the chat, etc. But we definitely want to always, and I did that because sometimes I'm not as thankful or as grateful as I could be, you know, um, at times, at times. So yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we are being thankful for what it is that we have, whether we think we have a lot or little or just the right amount. We just want to be thankful for, and not just so much possessions, but for people, but for good experiences that we have in our life, good experiences that we're having now in our life, vice what might have happened before. Of course, for life itself, because without that, then of course you're dead and nothing else matters, that we have some place to live. Because I talked about homelessness yesterday and homelessness with women, um, also in two women with children, etc. So just being thankful for the things that we have in our life: a job, food, clothing, that we are healthy or in decent shape, that our kids are healthy and in decent shape and all that. So we just want to be thankful because things can always go the opposite way. And yes, people do have good times and bad times, and we hope that the bad times don't last that long, that we can get back on track quick, fast, and in a hurry. And even if we don't, we need to take in the lesson. And if it's not us, then our children. Our children need to take in what the lesson was that made them go through something whatever it was, and ourselves also went too. Yeah. And I did see that the $1 million lotto ticket was sold here locally, well, not locally, but close enough, in Fairfax County, which is the Mount Vernon area, the reporting is saying, for Monday's drawing. So there is a $1 million lottery ticket holder out there. It was sold at a Safeway in, like I said, Fairfax County, the Mount Vernon area of Fairfax County. So, and the prize hasn't been claimed yet. So, if there's someone that is within listening or the hearing of my voice, etc., if that is you, then go and claim that ticket. But I think hello files, how are you? Hello Princess, I think I saw your thing come up. Uh, I think sometimes when people win the lottery, and it depends, it just depends, whatever they're going to do, whether they're going to take the lump sum or do out the annuity payments, every year, every month, however they do that. And I think that some folks, if they want to take time to decide what they're going to do with the money, get lawyers, speak to a financial planner, financial advisor, etc., get all of their stuff in one sock before they just jump out here. Hey, I won the lottery, and then now everyone knows. And at one point, I do believe this was a little bit ago, where I was talking about, maybe on live, about the different states and their requirements if you actually do in fact win the lottery, if you actually have to show up and claim that you actually won the lottery, show your face, and claim the lottery. I know there was one person that showed up in one of those ghost face masks. I don't know if someone other had a mask on, etc., because they didn't want anyone to know who they were. But of course, they showed up. That didn't mean that you have to show your face. You just showed up, etc. But that's a whole nother thing. But I think states do have requirements whether you show up or not show up, and etc. And I know at one point when people were doing a pool, a lotto pool, and I think they went through the lawyers and others also to where they didn't have to show up or something or another. So there are probably ways around it. And if you have a compelling circumstance where you cannot show your face, et cetera, and there are a lot of folks that can't, and it's legitimate that they can't. If you live in the DC area, then you get it. Uh, then yeah, but there is an unclaimed ticket here locally in Virginia, a whole nother state, but locally close enough in the Fairfax County part of Virginia to me that is unclaimed. So catch it, catch it. I had seen last week on one of these shows about California raising their minimum wage for fast food workers, and I guess it happened yesterday, and now it's $20 for the fast food minimum wage in California. So I want to see how that plays out. And in the story that I read, I didn't print it out or anything. It said that one particular fast food restaurant had slowly started to increase their prices over time, anticipating that the price would go up to $20. But I can see where it's possible that there are some layoffs coming, or people hours are being shortened, et cetera, et cetera. But of course, we know that the food prices are going to have to go up if they're going to be paying people $20 an hour, and most places are staying open for extended periods. If they're doing the breakfast, they're open. Some are 24/7, like McDonald's, but they're McDonald's, okay. And some of these other places, they're open 12, 15 or more hours per day, and that's quite a bit to keep a whole complete staff going at $20 an hour, vice what it might have been before. And this is just California. I don't know what the previous minimum wage was for California for fast food workers. I'm pretty sure that it was probably up there, maybe at least 15 or something, but who knows. But yeah, stand by for more folks, um, possibly having shorter hours, shorter working hours, being laid off, et cetera, et cetera. Or these businesses just being open no particular hours, and of course you don't need that many people if you're just going to be open. But then they're going to go under, but they have more than the one business. It's a whole circular something or another. But anyway, another story that I saw And yes, I'm back to C-SPAN again because yesterday I mentioned C-SPAN, and yes, I watched C-SPAN. I listened to it today, and they were talking about the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, as most folks know it. I did see a story, and it was dated yesterday by Julie Appleby of NPR. It is saying that some folks are having their, if you are on ACA or know of someone that is on the Affordable Care Act, make sure that they are checking to see that they still have the same policy that they enroll with the last time that they enrolled, because there's some switching, some stuff is going on, and hopefully the people, the government that is managing this whole thing finds out what is going on, or if they know what's going on, stop it, etc. But some people are, their plans are being switched. They're not giving consent to their plans being switched, and it is causing a problem. Another thing that the story said, I do have the story printed out here, but I'm not going to read all of it, just hitting some of the highlights. And if you are um, enrolled in an Affordable Care Act plan, affectionately known as the Obamacare, please make sure you go and check to make sure that your stuff is good to go, etc. It also said that this ACA website does not have two-factor authentication. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Are you serious? They're handling people's information beyond their name. I'm talking, they got their social security number in there, maybe a host of maybe other medical information, and they don't even have two-factor authentication. Most banks have that, and Amazon have that because they're holding your credit card information. Most places have that type of thing. And yeah, this report said that it doesn't. And I guess Wu, who is probably the person, deputy director for policy for CMS, Wu did not answer specific questions about whether two-factor authentication or other safeguards would be added to the federal website. Are you serious? Our government at work, folks. Our government at work. Though he wrote that CMS is actively considering further regulatory and technological solutions to some of these problems. So, yeah, if you know of someone that is on the Affordable Care Act, or you yourself are in fact on the Affordable Care Act, please make sure that you go and check to make sure that your plan has not changed, that you are enrolled in another plan, and that may or may not work for you. But even if it does work for you, you didn't authorize it. So, yeah. And it did give a story about a restaurant worker who isn't in that field anymore and is at his new job. He's getting health care through that new particular job. And he was switched, and now he has a bill of $2,445. So I guess he's going to check into it and get that squared away. Like, it's just some news you probably, just random news and random chit chat, folks, random chit chat. I did see another story. If you have or know of someone, once again, if you have or know of someone that has a 2021 through a 2023 Ford F-150, in the story, it did not say what particular, like it was a particular particular type of Ford F-150. It just said Ford F-150 and didn't go into XLT, if that even is a thing. But there is a recall for that. More than 100,000 Ford issued a recall for 100,000 of these 2021 through 2023 F-150. So please make sure, if you have one or know of someone that does, make sure that they go and check to see if their vehicle is involved in the particular recall, whatever it is. We want safe vehicles out here on the road, because precious cargo, me, you, your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, hello, me, great grandchildren, great grandchild, etc. And also, the article was talking about Ford. They're having a lot of vehicles at a particular speedway, and the story may have said where the speedway was, but there's just lots and lots of Ford vehicles, Ford F-150s. It says Michigan, at a speedway in Michigan, and the story goes on to say they can't either sell them, they're waiting chips, and it may have happened during the COVID. They don't know. In the story, it gives all of these reasons as to why they're out there. They can't sell chips. They're waiting to transport the vehicles to a dealership, or they have too much inventory. They gave all of these particular reasons as to why they're on the on the speedway, just parked there, etc. But no real answers as to why. So that's interesting, and it goes back to okay, they have all these vehicles, and this may have been an ongoing something. I'm just reading this thing today. It's from the U.S. Sun, Kristen Brown, on March 31st this year. So it may have been there for a period of time, etc. But you never know. They need they need to be able, of course, anyone that is in business wants to sell their product or service, and if that isn't happening, uh, some things may happen. Your business may go under. I don't think that's going to be the case with Ford, but we need to start looking at okay, will there be layoffs, etc., if they can't sell their product. And I think that I don't know if it was them or GM where they're stopping the EVs that they're trying to do, the electrical vehicles. I think one or maybe both stopped the production of those, or I think the Silverado. So that's GMC, I do believe. But yeah, it's just a mess. No one can buy a regular gasoline powered vehicle, much less an EV, and with that comes stuff also into. So if you know someone that has a Ford F-150 2021 through 2023, make sure that you tell them about the recall and they go and get their car uh, checked out for whatever the recall is. So yeah, just some random chit chat, random talk. How are things going out there? So DJ Ron the mechanic says he's won a trophy, a car trophy, top 40 class. Congratulations. That is good. That is good. How are those? What is it? Are they? I don't know. You were doing a live. I might have been subwoofers. I don't know. It all sells. But something audio, something audio. We know DJ Ron, he has 25 different jobs. So y'all make sure you go over there and check out DJ Ron. I think he still does his premieres on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. I do believe he's down there in Georgia. Not to say that there might be two different time zones down there, but I think it's Eastern Standard Time. DJ Ron the mechanic, the Bud Files. They were here also too. So go check them out. They do a lot of premieres, going to the museums and all of that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. I think that's about it. Tomorrow is Wednesday, my spend day. I'll probably have a video out of another cash stuffing. As you know, this is a budgeting channel, Wanda Budgets and Beyond. So yes, I do that. I gotta save those coins, folks. Even though tomorrow is a spend day, I do have to buy food. Not that I need that, but I am thankful. I am thankful. Full circle. I am thankful that I am able to that I have money to where I can purchase food, et cetera, because a lot of folks are finding themselves not in that position, etc. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end on that, folks, and get in here and do something. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it each and every time that you show up to the live and to my silent lives to just say hi, drop a chat, hit the like button and all that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Wanda Budgets and Beyond, please consider doing so. No, don't consider, just do it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hello, Six Bows. How are you? How are you? It was good chatting with you today. Yes, I am watching my coins, and tomorrow's my spend day, so I'll be out there in the streets. I'll be out there in the streets just for a little bit, because it has, and I understand that some of I'm switching topics. These squatters coming into people's homes, and I know that they were talking about abandoned homes and all this other stuff, but I don't have any time for any drama. Thank you so much, Six Bows. Thank you so much, Six Bows. How are the girls doing? And the soon to be might be a young man this time. But yeah, these squatters coming into going into abandoned buildings or abandoned homes, and some of the stuff has been tragic. So yeah, trying to stay close to the home front as much as I possibly can. And yeah, that I think this happened in New York. One lady, she lived in Spain, I do believe, and the mom lived in New York, and the mom passed away, and I guess she went back to Spain, and then she came back to New York to try to, gather up her mom's stuff, and there were people living in her mom's home, and sadly, she did not make it. She is no longer among the living. They did that to her, etc. And then the son, was trying to contact the mom at some point. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that all is well with you and the girls and the soon to be. I think it's a young man. Good. And the son of the of the young lady and the grandson to the grandmother that had passed away prior. Tried to contact mom, couldn't. I think he went to check because to check on the. I think he lived in New York also went too. But anyway, he went over there and it was just a mess. And as he was leaving, he went to the closet and sadly he found his mom's body there, etc. And these people were squatters, so that is becoming a whole big thing out here nowadays. So please make sure that if you have rental property that no one is living in or anything like that, that you're making sure that it is as secure as you can possibly get it. I get it. If people want to do something bad or get in, etc., they will, but do the best that you can to make sure that it is as secure as possible. And even if you don't have rental property, even your own home, do the best that you can. If you have security cameras or the ring thing or what have you, that is in effect all the time, etc. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. And some of the things that they're doing, they're getting leases and all this stuff. Saying it is a whole mess. It is a whole mess, folks. So protect yourself as much as you possibly can. I am going to get off of here now. Thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Six Bows, thank you so much for being here. You all go check out Six Bows is back. Six Bows is back. She does go live. And you're just, for me, just random when I see her going live. I don't know if she has a set schedule or not, but go and check out Six Bows is back. Six Bows is back. Six Bows is back. DJ Ron the Mechanic, the Bud Files, all of that good stuff. If you can put if you go live um, at a particular time or something, Six Bows, you can drop that, here for the folks that are, here, were here, or will come back and catch a replay. Yeah, life is something. So this was Thankful Tuesday for me to get myself back on track a little bit and to serve as a reminder for others. It's random. She goes live randomly. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. No problem. No problem. Oh, I can't wait till I'm gonna have to buy me a Mac because my two other machines they were acting crazy. But I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to go on a live at 6 if I'm here. Um, try to go live on one of these machines. Maybe whatever it was doing, it won't be doing it, so I can do things on my laptop better than just this iPad because it's a mess. All right. Thank you, folks, for being here. I do appreciate it. Take care and have a great rest of your Tuesday. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hit the X button up here, Wanda.